What happened when FedEx airline aircraft almost landed on top of another aircraft in Austin? It could have been a terrifying disaster in aviation history ever, which never should have happened, whether you fly in a single engine aircraft or a bigger airliner. Alright, let's take a look.
Austin Tower, FedEx 1432 Heavy, passing 5.4 for that. 10-3 ILS, 18 left.
FedEx 1432 Heavy, Austin Tower, 18 left, RVR, touchdown 1,400, midpoint 600, roll out 1,800, 18 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 18 left, FedEx 1432 Heavy.
Alright, so FedEx 1432 Heavy is the call sign of the aircraft, which is checking in with the Austin Tower that they are passing 5.4. Means they are about to pass 5,400 feet, and they are flying Cat 3 ILS approach on runway 18 left at Austin Airport. For those of you who have always wondered how a plane can land when they can't see the runway, doesn't matter it's a bad weather or foggy condition or zero visibility, this is how they do it. Basically, an ILS Cat 3 approach gives the pilot highly reliable signals about localizer and glide slope. Vertical guidance and lateral guidance. It's a precision approach and can be fun obviously without any visual references. And the plane is gonna perform an auto land, but still need a pilot in cockpit. So this is how pilots land in a zero visibility or in a bad weather. And the weather report during the incidents in Austin says freezing fog and 200 feet vertical visibility and about a quarter statute mile horizontal visibility. And the controller also tells them about RVR, runway visual range. It's a range where pilot can see the runway or runway lighting system visually, and he's saying the RVR is only about 1,400 feet, and in the middle of the runway it's just 600 feet, and the end of the runway is just about 1,800 feet. So the overall the visibility is not so good. So the FedEx Silly isn't even gonna see the runway until they get below the 200 feet.
Tower Southwest 708, we're short of 18 left, we're ready.
Southwest 708 Austin Tower, runway 18 left, RVR 1,200, midpoint 600, roll out 1,600. Flight heading 170, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff, traffic 3 mile final is ahead, 767.
Okay, 170, cleared for takeoff, 18 left, copy the traffic, Southwest 708.
So FedEx 1432 is just 3 mile final from the runway, and it's the responsibility of the tower to make enough separation between the traffic and decide if there is enough time for them for takeoff. Like in this case, the tower clears Southwest 708 for takeoff, and which is pretty bad, especially in a poor visibility. Remember, the FedEx is flying Cat 3 ILS approach, which means they are extremely reliant on signals from ground-based equipment that's located on near end of the runway. And according to the FAA, aircraft and vehicle access to the ILS critical area must be controlled to ensure the integrity of ILS core signals whenever the official weather observation is ceiling of less than 800 feet or visibility is less than 2 miles. And the rules also says that do not authorize the vehicles or aircraft operations in or over the area when an arriving aircraft is inside the ILS outer marker or fixed used in the lieu of the outer marker unless arriving aircraft has the runway in sight. And according to the data, FedEx never reported that they have runway in sight. And that's a big deal. If they have a runway in sight, Southwest 708 should never been cleared for takeoff. And there you have it, that's a big problem. And another thing which is making it more worse, that's the rule of aircraft separation. If an arriving and departing aircraft gonna use the same runway, the controller must ensure that the arriving aircraft doesn't cross the runway threshold until the departing aircraft get airborne from the same runway. So that means Southwest 708 should be lifted off before FedEx lands and about to cross the runway threshold. Alrighty, so let's roll the part.
FedEx 1432 Heavy, clear to land on 18 left.
FedEx 1432 Heavy, that is affirmative, 18 left, you are to the land, traffic departing prior to route to 737.
Roger.
Southwest 708, confirm on the road.
Rolling now.
Control is totally freaking out at this point.
Southwest aboard. FedEx is on the go.
Alright, now this is the terrible part of the whole story. Now, just FedEx is flying almost 100 feet away and over the Southwest flight, and essentially flying down the runway together one on the top of other.
Negative.
Look at that, they're freaking close to each other.
Southwest 708, roger, you can turn right when able.
Alright, so poor weather was a strong factor to this incident, but actually caused the tower controller to clearing a Southwest aircraft for takeoff, except that there wasn't enough separation between the arriving and the departing traffic.
FedEx 1432 Heavy, roger. Report clear of the runway. You can join Bravo and contact ground on point 9.
We'll join Bravo, ground point.
This never should have happened if only FedEx landed and reported her off the runway. But still, we will wait for NTSB final report. And their thought for this mishap, it could have been a terrifying disaster in aviation history ever. But lucky somehow it's prevented. And if you like this video, then check out the craziest engine failure, and I'll see you there.